Alongside Ted Pardee, I'm Jeremy Branham for our Keys to the Game, a Peach Bowl edition of Keys to the Game, as the Cougars geared to take on Florida State in the Peach Bowl from Atlanta, Georgia on December 31st. Biggest bowl for the Houston Cougars in a long time, maybe the biggest bowl in program history. Let's talk about the game, though. The Cougars going up against a very tough Seminole defense. What are the keys for the offense for Houston?
Well, the Houston Cougar offense is facing what might be the most athletic defense that they've faced all season in the Florida Seminoles. The Cougars are going to have to be careful. They're going to have to run the ball between the tackles, hopefully with a strong Kenneth Farrow and strong Brandon Wilson combination. Don't want to put too much pressure on Greg Ward to have to scramble around, but I think that's the key to attacking the Seminole defense.
Houston Cougar defense, they've had a lot of obstacles this season. They've went up against different types of offenses. They've went up against some very good players. This is probably the toughest challenge yet in terms of talent with that Florida State offense.
That's right, Jeremy. The Houston Cougar defense is facing an explosive Florida State offense. This is an offense that also is ranked fourth in the ACC. They've got a talented group of quarterbacks, running backs, and receivers. You can't put your finger on one thing that you have to stop. So the Cougars are going to have to focus on doing what they do best, bring a lot of heat, blitzes up the middle, and play sound defense and get the win.
You know, we always talk about a game changer each and every week. What might be the difference? I know the crowd has been one of the game changers that we've talked about. Special teams is always a very popular subject in the game changers. What about for the bowl game? What is a potential game changer that could determine the outcome?
Well, there's a lot of factors that go into this. It's travel, it's how well the Cougars are healing, because remember, there's a lot of guys that were not playing earlier in the season that are going to come back for the bowl game. But ultimately, I think the difference is preparation and the coaching staff. I got to give the key this week to Coach Tom Herman. He is the difference maker. He's a guy that knows how to prepare for the big games. After winning the national championship last year, I think he's going to be extremely well prepared for the Peach Bowl this year.
That's going to be a lot of fun as the Houston Cougars take on Florida State at the Peach Bowl. Our pregame coverage starts at 9:30. Kickoff at 11 o'clock on KPRC 950.